MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Marauders and the Thunder. The Thunder will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Judd starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Stepping up now, Flash Miller. He will lead this one off today. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out. You're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
In now, Josh Carroll. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Carroll is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with ShowTrack. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Miller leads off second with nobody out. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. The 2-0. In his career, Carroll is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
That is first. The third baseman, Chase Mitchell.
Now at the plate, Chase Mitchell. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alexander Goodwin, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's inside.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Big strikeout with the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
At the plate, Troy Drennan, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
A pause, and the 0-2 lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Count remains at 0-2. Here it is. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Nap Butts will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Looking forward to watching this one, Matty D. This guy's come a long way in a short period of time. Still relatively new to the league, but it'll be interesting to see how he attacks the lineup in this one.
Digging in, Andrew Arellano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Tennessee, the left fielder, Andrew Arellano.
The pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. In now, Tiny Ryan, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Tiny Ryan is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. To the plate now, Scott Franchise. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Carroll is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, not shortstop, Adrian Esparza.
Coming to the plate now, Adrian Esparza. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
At the plate, Hal Hale. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. One and 2. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Tennessee is on top 2-0. At the plate now, Dexter McCain, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
McCain is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Count even at 2-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The Thunder had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the box now, Frankie Shortsleeve, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting it, the right fielder, Junior Richards.
Into the box, Junior Richard. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Corey Esparza. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Corey Esparza.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. Ball 1.
Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. The 1-1. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
So now to the plate, Blake Hamby. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 23 driven in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Richard is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting it, the catcher, Justin Martinez.
So striding forward now, Justin Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Knapp butts as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Knapp butts.
First delivery to him on the way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1. Short, hit hard. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting.
And with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Digging in to try it again, Flash Miller. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
0-2, here it comes. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Digging in now, Josh Carroll. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. One out and a runner on second base. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Digging in, Chase Mitchell. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1-0 the count. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Judd.
The pitcher, number 55.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Andrew Arellano, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate. Hey.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. 2
up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Tiny Ryan.
Standing in now, Tiny Ryan. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet. So he was.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And he's back easily. To the plate now, Scott Franchise. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
But the runner's back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alexander Goodwin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
50th pitch of the game on its way. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is outside for a ball. Fouled away. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Fouled off. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The first baseman, Roy Brennan.
Settling in now, Troy Brennan. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position. That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The 0-1 delivery.
Ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
He loses him on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Dexter McCain.
Striding in once again, Dexter McCain. From the stretch.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Down and away, ball one.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Frankie Shortsleeve.
Now at the plate, Frankie Shortsleeve. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Two out with the man at first. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1.
Hey. 2-2 now. Walk out.
3-2, two out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And it's fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Bullet back up the middle. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adrian Esparza. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Esparza.
The pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball inside.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here's the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Once again, a 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in, Hal Hale, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hops this one up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The first baseman, number 7, Corey Esparza.
Stepping in, Corey Esparza. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Blake Hamby waits on deck. A 3-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Goodwin is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So digging in now, Blake Hamby. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Junior Richard, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Standing in, Nap Butts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside.
Fastball off the plate away for ball one. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The 2-0 on the way.
3-0 the count.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
The 3-0 is taken, strike one.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he lays off here. It's ball four. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Flash Miller. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 24, Josh Carroll.
Digging in once again, Josh Carroll. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A runner on first with two away. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Butts is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only one now.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, a runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive in another run. This guy is a money run producer.
At the plate now, Chase Mitchell, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the fifth coming up. Tennessee is out in front here, 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Justin Martinez. Here comes the first pitch.
At the ball.
The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Goodwin arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Number 55.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Judd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Takes this the other way to right, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Andrew Arellano is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
You don't see this very often over this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
At the plate, Tiny Ryan, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pitch on the way. Trying to bunt his way aboard to no avail. It's 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Still only one out in the inning. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Ready for another shot now. Scott Franchise 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Runners on first with one down. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing it back. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
In now, Adrian Esparza as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. One and one. Here it is. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And the runner back. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-1. Seth McMillan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
McMillan.
New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder Alexander Goodwin.
Number 43.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he gets ahead 0-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Now at the plate, Troy Brennan 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count. 3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Into the box now, Dexter McCain. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 delivery.
Yep. 2-0.
First and second here with nobody out. Two and one after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Full count. 3-2.
Frankie Shortsleeve, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Frankie Shortsleeve, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Shortsleeve is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. In for a strike, it's 1-1. First and second now, one man out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. And the run is in to score from second.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Richard.
Standing in now, Junior Richard, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Trevor Lyon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Trevor Lyon.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. One and 2. Here it is. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Tennessee is out in front 4-2. Aaron Luke enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Aaron Luke.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Hal Hale.
Hal Hale.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball just missed above the zone. To short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 7, Corey Esparza.
Ready once again, Corey Esparza. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Struck him out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
So now to the plate, Blake Hamby. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D, or you see your shortstop get a glove on it, you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
2 out with the man at first. That's by him for strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
1-2, here it comes.
I got to count 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Richard is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Flash Miller.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Hale has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 24, Josh Carroll.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Carroll. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Here's the pitch.
That's inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Fouled away. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Chase Mitchell. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Ryan Greenberg will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Saul Worthing will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Standing in, Alexander Goodwin. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Throw over to the bag. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Martinez corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Into the box now, Saul Worthing. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here it comes. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. Now a hard liner, but foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Outside 2-1. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Goodwin moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder, Andrew Arellano.
Andrew Arellano will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Tiny Ryan, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Line to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
The right fielder, number 16, Scott Franchise.
Digging in and looking for more, Scott Franchise. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch.
Nope. Ball
And that misses ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Softly hit here to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Quentin Walls has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Quentin Walls.
Ready now, Troy Brennan. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Brennan.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Walls is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Count is 1-2 now. The Thunder maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Full count, 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Striding into the box, Dexter McCain. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
To the plate now, Frankie Shortsleeve, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. None out, runners at first and second. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Plate, Junior Richard 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0 home. High in the air out to center field. Worthing is there, 2 gone.
The pitcher, Aaron Loup.
John Lawton enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Jake Fish will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 once more.
Count is 1-2.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Eloy Aguilera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping into the box, Adrian Esparza, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Change up low, 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
Now here's the pitch. And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Hal Hale. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Aguilera has over 40 innings on his line so far, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Still 2-2. To first, right to him, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now back, the first baseman, Corey Esparza.
Now batting, Corey Esparza. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Richard is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Guy Eaton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Batting in the 6th spot, number 12, Guy Eaton. Now playing first base and batting 7th.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Flash Miller.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball back down.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Striding in, Josh Carroll. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
First delivery to him on the way. Chase Mitchell is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. when you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
4-2 the final score today. The Thunder jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Judd earned his 9th win of the year as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. Guy Heaton earns the save out of the bullpen, number 36 on the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Blazers and the Arrows. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Tony Norton, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Digging in now, Richard Richardson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The right fielder, Richardson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Count remains 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Leon Richardson.
So striding in, Leon Richardson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting third, the first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson.
At the plate, Mad Dog Jackson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Row, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Hunter McAllister is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Now at the plate, Adam Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Arrows, the left fielder, Adam Turner.
And the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Second, the first baseman, Alton Kramer.
Stepping into the box, Alton Kramer. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here comes the first pitch. So guys, our visitors as they take the field following a scoreless top half. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Matty, you weren't kidding. 1-run affair yesterday. Not easy as a visiting team to come in and complete a sweep. I don't care if it's 2, 3, or 4 games.
No question about it, Dero. You win the first game, even though it was a nail biter. On the road, it's always tough. This is where you have to get greedy and think sweep right from the first inning.
And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Chet Tierney.
So coming to the plate, Chet Tierney. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's down.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Count is full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the payoff pitch home. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. stepping in, Colt Snow. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
1-2.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And right into the shift. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Nori Dizzy.
Set to get his day started. Nori Dizzy batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And there's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
At the plate now, Brock Sanders. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low. 2-0.
2-0.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
3-2.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mohamed Butts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's out. Two balls, no strikes.
There's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So now to the plate, Antonio Nunez. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Butts stands at second with no outs. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Popped him up. Sanders shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Caleb Graybo.
Now to the plate, Caleb Graybo, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the box, Robinson Schwabenland. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The set and the 2-0. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Lifted down the line and left. And they can't run it down. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Now in the box, Lucius Rojas. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch. In there, strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two-one pitches. That circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Stepping in, Zach Zimmer, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And there's out number 2.
Batting up, the pitcher, Hunter McAllister.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Hunter McAllister, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Third inning, no score to this point. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the third now, and set to go as the third baseman, Byron Kane.
Byron Kane.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
The pitcher, Tony Norton, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back, left fielder, Adam Turner.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Turner. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Ball one, well below the zone. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate, Alton Kramer. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-1 now. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, this team's been in a pretty bad funk deal. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D, where you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
To the plate now, Chet Tierney, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Richardson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Mexico City leads it 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Richardson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The center fielder, number 6, Leon Richardson.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. In now, Leon Richardson. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. One ball, one strike, the count.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Here's the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Popped up, came in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Mad Dog Jackson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 1-2.
That's ball two.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Ready for another chance? Colt Snow, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside, ball one.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 2-0. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 2-1.
Count is 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. From the stretch. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nori Dizzy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Looking at his career totals, Dizzy is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. The 0-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, that's a little suspicious if you ask me, guys. Whenever you hit a guy with runners on second and third and first base open, the players in the opposing dugout take notice and probably aren't too thrilled about it.
In now, Brock Sanders. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Late that time for a strike. Bases are loaded here. One man out. Back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mohamed Butts. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. He breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
Now at the plate, Antonio Nunez. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. Nunez brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Stepping up now, Caleb Grabo. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Lucius Rojas. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
At the plate, Zach Zimmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Up onto the roof and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 11 for him on the season. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
So now to the plate, Hunter McAllister, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Bounce to first. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Richardson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Richardson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
The center fielder, number 6, Leon Richardson.
At the plate now, Leon Richardson, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate, Mad Dog Jackson, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 2 down, runners at first and second. Two and one now. Hit sharply on the ground, and that is through into center field. A base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Well, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point of view. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Standing in now, Colt Snow. 0-1 the count. No hits to this point. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Blazers are out in front 3-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to hit is the catcher, Robinson Schwabenland.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Byron Kane. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now the 1-0. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tony Norte.
Devin Mize will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher
now
here.
Coming into pinch hit, Devin Mize.
And a ball 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 10 home runs and 37 RBIs. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Swung on and missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. The next 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in, Adam Turner. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Alton Kramer. A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. One-0 count. Here it is. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tobias Tejada takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Tobias Tejada.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the outfielder Nori Dizzy. First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 home.
2-1. Ball, that's out.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Brock Sanders. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Tejada, just 24 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
So now to the plate, Lucius Rojas. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Jerry Conway takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Conway.
Zach Zimmer will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball two.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul. 2-1. Here it comes.
That's outside.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Hunter McAllister. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Into the box, Richard Richardson. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Here's a pop-up now. Schwabenland moving to his left, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Portland leads this one 6-1. So striding forward now, Chet Tierney. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
2-0 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1.
Ball 3.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
3-2.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Digging in the switch hitter, Muhammad Butts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Oh and 1, here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Fouled off. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Full count now, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try it again, 3-2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
On to first, and they get the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Digging in to try it again, Antonio Nunez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. On his way to pitch number 100. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Digging in, Leon Richardson. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Leon.
First delivery to him on the way. The 0-1 on its way. 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. Sure took a healthy hack that time. The 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the payoff pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson.
Coming to the plate now, Mad Dog Jackson. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey!
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Fly ball, not particularly deep. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Second base. Coach. No.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Colt Snow. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
A ball and a strike now. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 24. Nori.
Striding in once again, Nori Dizzy, man at first after the 2-out walk.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A runner on first with 2 away. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Schwabenland. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Tony Tabaco gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tabacali.
Settling in now, Caleb Rabo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Tabaco has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 1-1 the count. The pitch. 2-1. The 2-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
At the plate, Robinson Schwabenland, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 48, Byron Kane.
Now at the plate, Byron Kane. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Just foul. Ready with the 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And this throw gets away from him. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Michael Robinson takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Wang will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Ball 1.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. No home runs as of yet, and a couple RBIs. The 1-0 home. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And he lays off for ball one. Still only one out in the inning. And he pops it up. Zimmer in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Alton Kramer. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Chet Tierney, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 misses, ball two.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Number 28 on the season. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Richie Engel takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this seventh inning.
The center fielder, number 11.
In now, Muhammad Butts, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. Popped him up. Sanders over to his right. And that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Hank Hansen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Brock Sanders.
Number 18.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roy, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
The next 0-2.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
And the payoff pitch.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Well, no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in a tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our 2 starters fared. It's our starter comparison. Ready to take his hacks again, Lucius Rojas, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And that's the second out.
Now on the third baseman, Zach Zimmer.
Stepping in, Zach Zimmer. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
2 out, nobody on. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1-2. Here it is. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Two and two. Here it is. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that's a home run into the top tank. So a solo shot down the line in left as they move out in front 7-6. Will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Howard Irvin.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 9 homers, 26 RBIs. Comes set and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Chopped down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Blazers are out in front here 7-6. Lonnie Overstreet is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Overstreet.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Taylor Ravo.
Digging in, Caleb Grabo. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Robinson Schwabenland. Fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Oh, that's good.
This is line to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Robert Olson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Andrew Zavala is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 55, Andrew.
At the plate now, Richard Richardson. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Olson, a right-hander going 6'5". He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. This is popped up. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Into the box, Leon Richardson. Sacrifice attempt here. The second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now back, the first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson.
So digging in now, Mad Dog Jackson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Can't find the zone here as the cutter low makes it 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Colt Snow. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Lays off. 2-2 now. From the stretch.
Count is full. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter's in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate, Nori dizzy. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Count even now at 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Butts is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Luis Sanchez enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Sanchez.
Striding in to start the ninth, Byron Kane, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Andrew Zavala, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the payoff pitch home. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had Jets on the base path?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Adam Turner comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The 1-1 is roped to left, a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Alton Raymond.
Standing in now, Alton Kramer. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard to short. Reined in. 1 there. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Blazers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Richie Engel gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Luis Sanchez wraps it up for the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the home team, 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.